Hey everyone, I recorded a podcast moments after WrestleMania ended. You can go back and listen to that on the Jittery Monkey Podcasting Network or on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast to get my thoughts, or at least my initial thoughts. And I've slept on it. And overall, I did not hate WrestleMania at all. Grade-wise, if I were to give it a letter grade, I would probably say C plus or B minus. There were some highs and lows. My biggest issue with WrestleMania, though, is probably the length. I just feel like 6.5 or 7 hours is a very long time, and I'm actually over the last few years glad that we have not gone to WrestleMania, because when we were there for 32 in Dallas, I think it was about 10:30 or so when it finally ended. Last night it was well after 11 o'clock. So I love wrestling, but sometimes too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. So that's what she said. Anyway, I want to talk about the Raw after WrestleMania, which is obviously just a few hours away, and some things that I hope happen tonight as you're watching this on Monday Night Raw. And first and foremost, I was hoping for it last night, and it didn't happen. And I'll go back to hoping for it tonight, and I don't think it's going to happen. But the return of Neville. I feel like he made the cruiserweight division. I liked when they turned him heel. I enjoyed the work that he was doing before that even, but I'm a huge Neville fan, so my hope is that he comes to some sort of resolution with WWE, whether they bring him back as a cruiserweight or if they bring him back to kind of do his own thing on the roster somewhere. And that kind of bleeds into my next point of some resolution with the Raw Tag Team Championships. It was a nice little moment for that child. I think Nicholas was his name. And I'm not hating on the idea. It's still kind of illogical, and obviously it's not going to stand. So hopefully there's some resolution with the Raw Tag Team Championships. Again, I would have been fine with Braun doing it on his own. I know some people kind of find that a little silly to have a single wrestler holding the tag team titles, and I would tend to agree with that. But in the case of Braun Strowman, he's not your average WWE superstar by any stretch of the imagination, nor has he been treated as your average ordinary superstar either. So my third thing I would hope to see happen on Raw is further development with Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt after Matt won the Battle Royal with the help of Bray Wyatt. I'll be interested to see where this develops, where this takes us, because the Ultimate Deletion was recently held. Bray Wyatt is back, but apparently seemingly on the side of Jeff Hardy, which I don't hate that idea either, but I want to see them continue this and grow it out and develop it. So as we always say, time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. Don't forget to subscribe to My 123 Cents and check out my123cents.com all week long, talking about Stride Pro Wrestling and another benefit fundraiser coming up this week.